Right. Right, let's get the lobby set up. Right, everybody. Thanks, Vito. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Hippie. Hey, Jock. Thanks for joining us. Right, so we're going to do some open lobby racing tonight. If I can remember actually how to play Gran Turismo, because it's been a week since I've played it. We'll start off the evening with some fun around the new track, if I can find it. Blue Moon Bay, infield A, 5 laps in Group 4. So yes guys, get involved. Come and help me celebrate 2,500 subs. Cheers Vito, I do appreciate it, man. I don't deserve it this last week. I've not put out a single video, but there is obviously a reason behind that, but we'll not talk about that tonight. Let's try and have some fun instead. Try and take our mind off real life a bit. Oh man, it's too cold for the boiler to be going down. Believe me, it's freezing. Yes guys, get involved. All you have to do, plenty in the tank. All you have to do is add me on PlayStation's F4H_Rosso. So get involved in the lobby, and also sub to the channel. Dead easy. And you can come and get involved in some quality racing. It's always good racing when we do open lobbies. So it should be fun. Looking forward to racing with you guys tonight. Hey guys, yeah, good to see you again. Husker. Come and get involved, man. It's always good to have you in the lobbies. Hey Fabuki. Right, I'm going to get out on track and I'm going to try... Oh, Fortnite update. There's only one yesterday. So, I'm going to get out on track because I've not driven for a good while. So, I'm going to be rusty as hell. Let's go in the attack zone. Realised I've got the right tyre settings on. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for putting the super softs on, Hayden. Appreciate it. There we go. I'll accept all friends requests as they come through, guys. Like I said, if you want to get involved, just drop me a friends request and sub to the channel. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Hey Jim. Oh, it's alright, call off. Absolutely no problem at all. If you feel like you're struggling with a particular track or anything like that, feel free to let me know in chat and I will do what I can to get a track guide for that up if I've not done one already. Because I don't want to be redoing tracks. Or I'll try and help on stream. new track. The brakes for that. Just open lobbies tonight, guys, so if you want to get involved, still plenty of space in this lobby tonight. Let's have a nice full lobby and get some good racing done. Hey Calster, how you doing, man? We'll catch up and chat as much as I can. I've actually had a new desk, so my setup is different since I last raced. Doesn't sound like much, a desk, but the height of my monitor and things has all changed, so it's a bit odd right now. I'm looking in a different height, different direction. Kind of sensation. How is everyone tonight? I know for most of you it will be work week over or school week, depending on age. We're looking forward to the weekend. If you're me, not really, because I still work. But I do have Sunday off, and fortunate since it's Mother's Day, and perhaps even more importantly, Derby play Forest. Big day to be a Derby County fan. So biannual thrashing of the team from down the road, which is always enjoyable. Hopefully that will continue on Sunday. I'll be a very happy camper. We'll catch up with chat in a second. Say I've not played for a little while, so I feel very down to third there is probably unnecessary. The pits and catch up with what you guys are saying in chat. Yes, this new track is really good. Racing Hards is just what matches up with everything that's raced in the daily races and stuff like that. That's why I keep it like that. Hey Ben, are you joining us in the lobby? Yeah, Carl. Very interesting week in my life. Yeah, we'll concentrate on GT Sport. Oh, nice one, Matt. Yeah, get involved, man. How do you find the lobby? You have to add me on PlayStation FOH_Rosso, then tick lobbies with friends only. From there, you should be able to find the lobby nice and easy. If not, there is a lobby ID at the bottom. Oh no, I don't want to join a party. There's a lobby ID at the bottom left where you can find the lobby nice and easy. Just down there, Ream ID, so the one that starts in 0474. Can we lose tomorrow to help Preston? We're not playing tomorrow, we're playing Sunday. We never play on a Saturday against Forest because obviously of policing issues and stuff like that. It's a massive game for us. So, but yes, no, we can't lose tomorrow. We really cannot. We've already slipped away from the automatic promotion places. I'm gonna BS 4BS. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yes, Callum, come and get involved, man. Dragon Trail's Group 3 today, isn't it, Cal? We'll wait for the lobby to get a bit more full, so you guys have got plenty of time to have a good practice. Whoa, hello. Did not see that coming. There it is behind me there. Don't worry about it, Vengeance, man. That was one of those things I should have been using my mirrors more. I did not expect you to be there. I actually had a question for my more regular viewers. Do you prefer streams or do you prefer videos? Because obviously I enjoy streaming. It's not that I don't enjoy making videos, but videos are a huge amount more time consuming than streams are. Like I can literally just get on, start a stream up and stream whatever it is I'm doing at that point. Whereas if I'm doing a video, obviously I have to pre-record the content, do a commentary, edit, upload. It takes like a decent chunk out of the day. So like, would you prefer like 2 videos a week? You know, 3-4 streams, or would you prefer 4 videos a week, 2 streams, that kind of thing? Be interesting to see what you guys think. Obviously I've got my own kind of like theory or preference. And also, would you like to see other games? Obviously I know we all share a passion and a like for GT Sport, and I won't stop making GT Sport content, but would you like to see me play other racing games? I've got Dirt 4, I've got Project Cars 2, I'm going to be getting Burnout. Would you like to see those on the channel as well? Just thinking out loud, but obviously if I can get your guys' opinion, that's the opinion that matters, because you're the guys that obviously, well, hopefully, like what I do, so... Oh, hello. So obviously, providing you guys with something that you're going to want to watch and enjoy is my main priority. Open lobbies are always good. I won't ever stop doing those because I love the opportunity for you guys to, rather than just watch me, there's like obviously a disconnect when you're just watching something, but if you can get involved in lobbies with me and we can chat and bounce off one another and things like that, then I think that's a much better way of doing things. Assetto Corsa will be called... I've got Assetto Corsa. Right, Davian, I didn't see you in the chat, mate. Ferrari look fast. McLaren, I don't think are sandbagging. They're due a really big aero update in Australia, so I don't think we're going to see how quick McLaren can be until Australia. I mean, it will be very surprising to me if McLaren weren't at least as fast as Renault, which they're not seeming to be so far. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, McLaren in Australia is where we're going to see what they're capable of. I think the hierarchy is still roughly the same. I think maybe Red Bull may have jumped Ferrari, which I think for Mercedes is a bad thing, because Red Bull probably have the stronger lineup of drivers. Like, realistically, Ferrari, if they're going to take a race, take it through Vettel. They don't take it through Raikkonen unless all the stars align. Whereas Red Bull can take a race from Mercedes with either driver. But this year, Daniel Ricciardo has to do more versus Verstappen, because his stock, I think, is dwindling as Verstappen's is getting higher and higher. Force India, I think, are going to struggle, same as Williams, unless it's a high-speed track like Spa. Project Cars 2, I'd probably do multiplayer rather than a full career mode. Yeah, at the minute my work schedule, like a lot of what has happened in the last week, and the reason I've not been able to make as much as I would like or stream as much is because a lot is happening at work, and I'm basically having to work 6 days a week at the minute. So yeah, that's a lot of the reason is I'm struggling a lot with work. So I'm finishing extremely late. I'm after that point too tired. I've done like an 11-hour shift or something like that. Just too tired to stream or too tired to make a video. So I do apologise for that, but hopefully that will change sooner rather than later. I can definitely do a Assetto Corsa. I have a Assetto Corsa. So yeah, I can definitely do some Assetto videos. I am on a wheel pabby. I'm on the Logitech G29. Hey Matt, yeah, I do know what you mean, Matthew. But at the same time, if Verstappen hadn't had the horrendous reliability issues he had last year in the middle of the season, I think he would have soundly been Ricciardo in the championship. He definitely had more than his fair share of reliability issues last year in comparison to Danny Rick. Who do I think will win the Drivers' Championship this year? I believe it will be Lewis Hamilton. For the simple fact that I can't see Mercedes getting overthrown over the course of the season. I think they've improved their car a huge amount. I think if anyone's likely to be sandbagging and testing, it's Dan. And he probably, aside from Vettel, has the easiest teammate to take the title versus. So, yeah, I would still stick with Lewis Hamilton as my title tip, which isn't very controversial, I know, but I can't see anyone taking it off him. Hey Robert. I don't know if he did, Matthew. I know Ricciardo did have reliability issues at the end of the season, but it was maybe 3 or 4 races in a row. Like that period in the middle of the season where Verstappen didn't finish a single race for about 8 races. That, yeah, Ricciardo never had that. I'd have to, like, genuinely have to have a look at it. In fact, I'll have a look now. I mean, if I'm wrong, I apologise. Yeah, Verstappen retired from more races than Ricciardo. And what probably matters more than anything, in my opinion, let's not forget, I can't remember whether it was in Italy. So, but the races that Verstappen retired from probably affected his season more than the races that Ricciardo retired from, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Because the races that Max retired from were the races where the Red Bull package was probably the strongest and where his teammates scored extremely well. So, for example, Spain, Canada, Azerbaijan, Austria, Verstappen probably lost out on 25, at least 70 points in the championship, whereas he only finished 30 behind Ricciardo. If that makes any sense. I don't know. So yeah, I appreciate what you're saying, but I do believe Ricciardo has to do more versus Verstappen this year. I think as well, I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Just quickly trying to find something. I know it counts for nothing as well because qualifying doesn't do anything. But Verstappen beating Ricciardo 13-7 in qualifying over the course of a season is not good. Like, when you consider that Hamilton beat Bottas 13-7 and everyone rates Hamilton highly and doesn't rate Bottas, you've got an issue. I mean, Vettel 15-5 versus Raikkonen, Hamilton 13-7 versus Bottas, Massa 17-2 against Stroll. You like, there's a clear number one driver in each of those teams, and oh yeah, no, I know what you're saying, because there's no points won on a Saturday. But like, if you see what I mean, like these qualifying stats, for example, if we're going to use those, clearly define a number one driver in a team, apart from that team. But that's a trend that if you're Daniel Ricciardo, you can't afford to continue happening if you want to be legitimately seen as someone as talented, if that makes any sense. What a lot of people, I think, forget about Danny Rick as well is that he's not young. Everyone sees Daniel Ricciardo as a young driver still, but he's not. Like, he's almost 30. He's got basically 1 year before he turns 30 in F1. He joined F1 very young. We'll start this race actually, sorry. He joined F1 way back when it was HRT, so he's been here a long time. He has to start making it count now. So he has to have a good season this season to put himself in the shop window for next season, because if it isn't at Red Bull, he needs a good drive. He can't afford to stagnate at this point, because he'll just be another Hulkenberg where he never actually fulfills the potential. And I honestly, I love Daniel Ricciardo. He's probably my second favourite driver. I do want him to do well, and that's probably why I'm, I guess, harsh on him. But he needs a good season. Absolutely needs a good season. I'm looking forward to this year more than any though, like for a long time, because I legitimately think if everything aligns, there's maybe, I mean, maybe not straight off the bat, but there's maybe 5 cars that can win races this year. You've got, obviously, the clear favourites in Mercedes. Oh man, just off the corner so wrong, trying to give Callum room. Yeah, you've got obviously clear favourites Mercedes. Ferrari will win races this year, they just will. Red Bull are going to be close. McLaren are going to be close, they have to be. They can't afford another season of failure because there's no one now to blame. They have the same engine as other teams around them. So they really cannot afford a shit season, McLaren. Because there's nowhere to pass the buck to this time. And Renault have to do something decent. They have a good driver lineup. The same engine as Red Bull and McLaren. There's no, oh jeez, there's no excuse for mediocrity there either, so it's going to be an interesting season. Plus you've got teams like Haas and Ferrari, Haas and Sauber now that have legit Ferrari works support, which is a big thing. Yeah, I even think the midfield's going to be extremely close this year. I couldn't call it. I think Force India are going to have an extreme fall from grace, so they've got absolutely no chance of retaining 4th in the championship. I think their best hope is 6th. And I think Williams are completely and utterly fucked. For the last probably 3 years, the Williams has been a poor chassis. It's been a poor car held up by the Mercedes engine. You won't get away with that now. I've done it again. Absolutely will not get away with it this year, and their driver lineup is poor. Sorokin and Stroll is hardly a lineup that inspires any sort of confidence, especially when, I know testing counts for absolutely fuck all by the way, but Kubica has been faster than both of them, and that's a man who has one arm. Don't get me wrong, I rate Kubica extremely highly. But that's Kubica, who was absolutely, completely and utterly different to the driver he is today. And they still, by the looks of things, can't handle his pace. I don't care what anyone says, Stroll did not improve last season. He was shit all the way through. And got let off, like basically rode through the season on the fact that he absolutely fluked a result at Baku. So while we're at it, we're covering Formula 1 and we're on the controversial topics. Tatiana Calderon Can we please stop trying to force females into Formula 1 seats just because they're female? Is that something that we can stop doing? Absolutely abysmal junior category record, has never won a championship and never won a race. Even. Came something stupid like 18th in GP3 when there's only about 18 cars. Can we please stop? Like, no male anywhere in the world will get anywhere near Formula 1 with that kind of junior category record. So why do we think it's acceptable to promote females in that regard? If I am absolutely 110% not against females in Formula 1, but please can we do it the right way? Because someone is going to get hurt or killed. We need to do more to promote females in grassroots motorsport and bring through genuinely talented young females rather than trying to shoehorn females that are not ready into those categories, because we're basically picking out what we can for the sake of it. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Damn it, Callum. Good race, dude. I don't think Stroll will get any better now. Yeah, Alonso Van Dorn is a massive one. Hulkenberg Science is a big one as well. I don't think Bottas is going to get anywhere near Hamilton, and I think this is the year that Ocon really has to show everyone that what he's capable of, because he's got to put himself in the frame for a seat elsewhere, because long term Force India is not for him. No traction control in this car, Hobbit. And yeah, I completely agree with you, Ben. Talent in the seats, that's the way it should be. I think it was absolutely disgraceful that you have someone like Jamie Caroline, who won the British Formula 4 Championship last season, who up until about 3 days ago did not have a seat in another formula. That's a champion of a category. Cannot move up, literally cannot move up. One of the best young British drivers out there, and he has nowhere to go. It's just crazy. Right, let's wait for the next track, guys. Not sure I like this new track break business. So a bit of that, thank you very much. Where are we going? Right now, Sass actually. Do I strictly play GT Sport or do I play Forza as well? I used to play Forza. Ocon won't go Ferrari for the simple fact that he's a Mercedes driver. Wouldn't make any sense. You've got more chance of someone like Charles Leclerc going to Ferrari next season, depending on how well he does. Maybe Antonio Giovinazzi. It very much depends, but yeah, you won't see Ocon in a Ferrari. He'll go to Mercedes, if anywhere. Very big season for Bottas. Where are we going? I don't see what track one. Well, apparently Blue Moon Bay Speedway infield A1, even though I didn't see a single person vote for it. Interesting. Does anyone know what track actually won? Put it to another vote. Do that. I think I just accidentally closed that. Man. Yeah, I would love to see Ricciardo win a championship as well. I just don't think I'd like to see it at the expense of Hamilton. I would really like, and obviously this is controversial because for whatever reason, some people love Lewis, some people hate him. But I would absolutely love for him to match or eclipse Schumacher's titles record. But yeah, Robert, I do not play Forza anymore. I used to, but no, I don't play it anymore, and I don't have any plans on playing it. Number one, for the simple fact that I don't actually have a PlayStation anymore. But number two, I just don't really enjoy Forza anymore. We'll do Group 4 again. Why not? Do love a bit of Group 4. Chat, you want to pick my car? Pop me in something decent, please. Yeah, I sold my Xbox to get my PlayStation. So, yeah, no chance of playing Forza. But yeah, I will do some other stuff. I can definitely do a Seto. I've got a Seto. I've got... let's have a quick look to see if I've got it loaded on my PlayStation, actually. I don't think I have at the minute. Well, I do have a Seto. Aston Martin it is. Right, okay. I've actually got an Aston. Where is it? Okay, we'll start this one in about 5 minutes, guys. Get some practice in. Hamilton, for me, love him. He's one of my favourite drivers of all time. Not the favourite. He comes third on my list all time at the moment. My favourite, obviously, number one, would be Senna. I actually have a hand-drawn picture of Ayrton Senna hanging above my setup. I'll show you guys when I get a webcam. My missus does pencil drawings. She's done an absolutely incredible Ayrton Senna artwork for me, which is very cool. Yeah, I'll show you that at some point. Not going to be long until I get my webcam, actually. I'll sort that in the next couple of days, now that I've got the rest of my setup sorted. And then second, Juan Pablo Montoya. I haven't put it on reverse grid, Cal, but I will. Thank you for reminding me. Quite looking forward to the MotoGP coming back this year as well. It's only 9 days away, I believe. I think that's next weekend. Should be very cool. The only thing 2 seconds, I've just got to move my chair, because if you can see when I'm braking, sometimes I'm not actually able to brake to my fullest because my setup's just hitting the wall. I'm going to move the creaky chair a bit. Yeah, the only thing I kind of miss about MotoGP is I really, really, really wish Casey Stoner would have continued to compete, because I think it would have made the last few seasons extremely, extremely interesting. Especially him on the same bike versus Marquez. also been pleasantly surprised by Formula E this year. I just wish they'd, and I suppose it may come with the Gen 3 car, I just wish they would race on actual racetracks. I don't think the street tracks or street versions of tracks do the racing any favours really. That's just my opinion. What does my opinion matter? God, this feels weird all of a sudden. My pedal's gone from feeling really firm to really spongy. Cause it was basically it was a play seat rig, and my pedals are angled upwards, so like I don't have like the pedals flat to the floor. They're angled. Please don't do that. They were basically hitting the wall behind the rig. Now they're not, so the rig is flexing slightly, which it should, but it feels odd. Need a paint for this aspect. Third-person driving abilities are not world renowned. Does this car actually want to stop? Saying in chat. Let's start this one off. Yeah, it's full at the moment. I believe. No, there's actually one space in the lobby. I actually didn't realise that Stoner had some sort of condition affecting him. I just thought he'd kind of like spat his dummy out and said he didn't want to do it anymore. So obviously that explains something. Oh, thanks, Nick. Appreciate it, man. I really do enjoy the open lobbies. They're a lot of fun. I've got a funny feeling it's going to start being Calster on the corner here. Corner. braking way too late into that first corner. Clearly. Really odd because the car seems to brake really well elsewhere, apart from that first corner where it just doesn't seem to want to stop. Big bottleneck appearing in front of me. Should make the next few corners very interesting indeed. See what we can do. Oh my god. Had 4 cars all vying for the same piece of track there. Never ever going to end well. Oh my god. And I could kind of see that happening to the Mustang of Ruben as well there. I could kind of see the way he'd taken like a shallow line into the chicane that he was going to struggle. Had to kind of preempt that one and try and avoid it. Oh, that M4. Did not expect him to ghost. Gamesmanship's already beginning. People trying to break toe. Someone will go deep into this first corner, I know it. Depends on who. We've got a good run. We're in a good position to take the position from this M4. He's going to have to give up to the right-hander. Making good progress so far. Zenith in first is going to be very difficult to catch. He's extremely quick as it is. As long as I think we can keep progressing and hold on to Kalstra in front of us, I think we'll move forwards. Too wide through here, thank you very much. Good run out of the chicane. Kalstra on the outside. Quite an intense race this. Very difficult to try and keep off the other cars. Chopping and changing of positions, people vying for the same piece of tarmac. Oh my god! All of that happening meant basically I could not get on the brakes where I needed to. Just managed to save ourselves. Not a great chicane. late for the second part of that corner. Hopefully the car will stay with me for this bit. It has. Too late into the final corner. Hopefully Carl followed me. It's going to be very difficult to defend into turn 1 now. Very close. I don't think he's quite got the overspeed to fight me into the sweep, but better second phase of the sweepers there, which is giving me more room to play with on the third part. Really do without that cone. Oh, sorry, Cal. Good race, dude. Tried to do a bit of 2x2 through the chicane, but the car just understeered wide. See you later, Robert. Who do I think will win the MotoGP this year? I genuinely don't know. I do not know. If the Ducatis can stay as quick as they were last season, then Dovi's got a really good chance. Can't obviously ever write off Lorenzo. I just feel like the combination of Marquez and Honda is always going to be extremely difficult to beat. No, I'm not recreating a new lobby every race, just keeping the same lobby. Have a quick drink, guys. Oh. While we're waiting in the lobby for the next one, the ID is definitely correct. It's down there in that bottom left corner. What's your PSN? So I'm just going to pop the overlay on the stream for a second, guys. obviously have a duty to promote the guys that are gracious enough to promote me. So a bit of a shameless plug. You can find obviously myself on Twitter, F4H_Rosso, same as my PlayStation ID. Feel free to add me and get involved in the open lobbies. Also, as you can see from the overlay, we're affiliated with a couple of companies, F4H, Aporia Customs, who do some really nice apparel designs and things. So they do our team jerseys, they do team hoodies and things like that as well. So not only do they F4H merch, but they also do customized controllers and stuff like that. And if you use our code, then you get money off, which is cool. Also, the other company, GT Amiga, you might have heard of them. They do race rigs, seats, office chairs, absolutely loads of different stuff. Again, if you use the code F4H there, you'll get yourself 5% off. So just a quick shout out to those guys, because obviously they are gracious enough to support us and our team and our endeavours. You can also find F4H themselves on Twitter at F4H Motorsport. Feel free to follow us and say hello. Competing in a load of different titles, Forza, Project Cars 2, GT Sports, and not only over here. So yeah, feel free to say hello to the guys. All a very nice bunch. You may have seen some in the open lobbies. In fact, Callum was in here earlier. We are actually looking for a couple of guys on GT Sport to complete the roster. So if you think that's you, then feel free to drop me a message. It'll be very cool. In the next couple of weeks, we're actually starting off our first title challenges as F4H. We're going to be doing the British GT Championship, or the officially backed British GT Championship, which is linked with actually British GT, which is very cool. Over at GT Planet, we've got a couple of teams entering into that. We've got a Group 3 and a Group 4 team. So I'll be heading the Group 4 team with Callum, and then our other third driver Jamie will be heading the Group 3 team with someone you may well know, Mr. Super GT. So look out for that. I'm sure he will be doing videos on his channel of it, and I most certainly will be doing videos of my channel. I might even live stream the races. So endurance races as well. They're an hour long, apart from the season finale, which is 2 hours long. So going to require a lot of concentration, strategy, etc., etc. So it should be fun. I've just realised we are doing Group 4 again. Might change that for next one. Yeah, Jamie is very fast. He's an extremely good driver. And uses a controller, believe it or not. He's the only person on F4H GT Sport that does not use a wheel. The races for the British GT Championship start in April, I believe, early April. So it's not far away. Soon enough. And up until that point, I'll be competing in the GTSRL as well. Obviously, reigning champion there, so got to defend that title. So that will be on the channel as well. I think next video I'm probably going to do another track guide, because I've not done one for a while. So if there's a particular track that you guys feel like you struggle with or you want a bit of help with, then let me know. We will stick with Group 4 because I feel like people have practiced for a little while now, but I will just spectate this race rather than get involved in it. Just want a bit of a drink and a relax for this one. So I think what we'll do is we'll, as long as everyone is ready to rock and roll, if you want to ready up guys that aren't ready up, because I'm going to start the race any second. What's your PSN, dude? I don't know. Have you added me? Are you on my friends list? I think I've added everybody. But yeah, to get in the lobby, you have to be on my friends list. It's a friends only lobby, just to stop people just randomly joining, because obviously I want my spots reserved for you guys. If you've just added me, the best thing to do would be to restart GT Sport and then come back in, because sometimes it doesn't recognise that you're on my friends list. That's why the lobby won't show. So restart the application, come back on. I'm almost certain I've accepted pretty much everybody. The only one I haven't accepted is this one here, because I have no idea who that is. It's a really random message. And it's a close friends request, which is, I don't know, just weirds me out a bit. But yeah, everyone ready up, and we'll get going. But yeah, 2,500 subs. Just wanted to say a massive thank you for that, guys. Really do appreciate it. Next stop, 3,000. As part of our personal target. My personal target was 5,000 by June, which I think is still doable. It's going to be tough, but I think we can still do it. So my birthday in June, so 5,000 would be a nice birthday gift. I think doing some different games involved, or mixing some different games in with GT Sport would definitely help with that as well. I think not only that, but also putting some different games on the channel and people from other games seeing GT Sport will help grow GT Sport as well, which would be nice. Because this is obviously my main attraction. I do love GT Sport. That's good, at least you can see it now. So it won't be long. Right, I'm going to start this race, guys. As I say, I'm going to watch this one, so I think we'll watch someone come from the back, so we'll watch Jonathan Calster, I think. No pressure, boys. Thanks, Cal. I really appreciate it, mate. I would hope that would be the case. The more the merrier, for sure. Oh, this is weird. I can't see any cars. I have a feeling that the lobby's going to crash, guys. Yep, there we go. So everyone that was in the lobby, make sure you're ready to rejoin, because obviously I can't guarantee that you're going to get back in. Fortunately, it is brand hatch. I've got set up, so we can just jump straight back into it. But yeah, hop back in, guys. Sorry about that. Not really a lot we can do. Yeah, it said I got disconnected from the network, which it does sometimes. I don't understand why, because obviously we're quite clearly still connected to the network, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. I'll play after this one, Marie, I promise. We'll do some Group 3 at Monza or something like that. Yep, lobby back open, guys, so pop back in. As I say, I can't guarantee that you will get back in if you were in before as much as I would want to. So join as quickly as you can. Space is limited. We'll be streaming for a little while yet though, so don't worry. If you can't get in now, there will be places later. I'm not going anywhere just yet. So when the lobby's full, everyone obviously ready up as quickly as you can for me, because we'll get this race ready to rock. I did see a tweet earlier about it, but I don't know much other than that. Very interesting in the date though, April the 9th. Very interesting, because you'd expect a March update before that. So I don't know whether that reads to me that they're going to do an update in March and early April, or whether they'll hold off on March and do it in early April. I can't do reverse grid now, Cal, unfortunately. It's going to be random for this first one. Don't worry, Casper, there will be more spaces, mate. It won't be full all night. I'll put reverse grid on, but it won't do anything, obviously, because there's no previous race results in this lobby. Right, ready up, guys. 2 more guys that need readying up. Cardinal and... Can't see if that says foot or fool. No, fool. Foolmeister. There we go. Right. Let's rock. Okay. Oh, come on, just let me spec. At least the cars are actually on the track this time. That helps. So, positions wise, we've got Fullmeister starting in first in his Shell V-Power Mazda Atenza Group 4. Cardinal Butters in second. Nice Lexus racing paint job. Yeah. Chrome Benjo in third. What on earth is that gap? To fourth. Nice one, GT Sport. Just trying to, you know, give the guys up front. Wait, what is that? Look at how bunched up it is at the back. You've got the 3 guys that have literally gone off. It's like, you know, like Super GT, how it splits GT300 and GT500, or when they do like separate starts for GT3, GT4. That was literally what that was like. That rolling start was horrific. Absolutely horrific. Cal fighting with street beef over the same piece of tarmac. And I don't know who that is in the Corvette. But, no room at the inn for them. Very aggressive. Zenith in the M4 getting hunted down by Calster, so it'll be a good battle. I love GTSRL livery for Ampol, who races over there. Check GTSRL out, guys. Great bunch of guys. GTSRL.tv. Get involved in some of their championships. May end up racing against myself over there. So we've got Cardinal Butters in the lead, followed by Chrome Benjo. Fullmeister lost a bit of ground on that. Oh, with commentator's curse. We've got Chrome Benjo in the lead, followed by Fullmeister and Cardinal Butters. Chased down by the WRX of Dalbooty. Zenith, Hua, and Calster. 3 very quick drivers, all fighting hard over 5th position. Zenith had a bit of a punt there into Druids, which I'm sure wasn't intentional, but he's not lost a massive amount of ground over it, so I'm sure he'll fight back. Perhaps not. More change up at the front. Chrome Benjo is now down into third. And Fallmeister back up into first when we started the race. It's all going on up here. I think we'll watch these guys for a bit. I have no idea what happened at the start, Rui. Absolutely no idea. Someone's obviously purchased some sort of in-game starting grid hacks. Either that or everyone from fourth downwards had changed power unit and got a 25 place grid penalty. It's the only logical solution. Huge amount of fighting going on all the way through the field. Ruben and ABS too wide out of clearways. See if either one of them is brave enough to make a move into Paddock Hill Bend. Not really where you want to be doing anything, but ABS has gone wide, so Ruben's gone through anyway. Let's see how the wow, big battle going on for third. It's currently headed up by Calster. Zenith trying desperately to get around the outside of Chrome Benjo through Surtees. Horrendous corner. Feels like it goes on forever, and then all of a sudden the exit appears and you're off on the grass. Down the top two. Fallmeister's made a bit of a gap over Cardinal Butters, who is firmly in the sights of Calster in third. Benjo with a bit of a moment. Lost a lot of ground. Got the two M4s of Zenith. Wow, wow, wow. Chasing down the top three. Do love the replay cameras on GT Sport. Hugely cinematic. Really cool. Especially cool that you can turn all the race info on and see absolutely everything as well. All the information, all the live timing, who's setting the fastest seconds, who's closing what gap, etc, etc. Play for still in this one. Fallmeister's got a bit of a gap. Still his race to lose. We'll see how quickly Calster manages to get past Cardinal Butters, if he does manage to get past him, of course. Not certainly hardly. You can see using all the road out of the right-hander, whose name I always forget. I'm alright with the names of corners up until about halfway through this circuit where I completely forget. Oh, that was close. Calster's basically got a lap to pull in 1.7 seconds, so do it. Actually do a bit of commentary, Rui, for GTSRL every now and then. Do enjoy a bit of commentary. I prefer kind of, it's like kind of Fallmeister with a big mistake. Druids, she's given Calster more than enough of an invitation, I think. Yeah, I prefer kind of like an analytical commentary role rather than like a colour commentary. So like, if someone does the play-by-play and then I do the, like, I guess the analytical kind of bit. So more of a, I guess like a David Coulthard or a Martin Brundle than a Murray Walker. Kind of like the technical insider knowledge kind of thing. Calster with a big opportunity here. Massive overspeed. basically parked in the back of the Atenza in front, nowhere to go. Those few corners aren't really an overtaking opportunity, but he's got a really good opportunity into clearways. Formeister needs to keep that inside line, force Kauster to go the long way around clearways, which he is going to do, and he has done. Great move. So there we have it. He could pull in that 1.7 seconds in the lap, obviously with a bit of a help from a mistake from Full out of Druids. He did really well actually to keep that position. A lot of chopping and changing going on at the front. A lot of obstacles to avoid. Cardinal Butters in third. It's Lexus RCF. A lot of diversity in the top four. M4 in fourth. Hurricane in fifth. WRX in sixth. And an F-Type in seventh. So loads of different cars. Group 4 is in a really good place right now in terms of diversity. Good to see. A good win for Kauster. Really good one to watch that. Very, very, very close on the outside of clearways. Great move. Almost thought, even if you get just a little dip of a wheel onto the outside there, you can be in a lot of trouble, but timed it absolutely perfectly. Right, so race settings. So I'll actually handpick the next track because I love it. I'm going to take some executive action. It's a dictatorship for this one next race. I'm going to do Monza, and we're going to do Group 3. So, get in your favourite Group 3 weapon, guys. Time for a trip to Italy. The Autodromo Nazionale, I think is it? I can never remember if it's Enzo Edino Ferrari or if that's San Marino. Either way, we are in Italy right now. At the home of Italian Formula 1. Do not know what car to drive. We will go in the R8 because it's got a really nice paint job on it. Thanks, Savage. Appreciate it, man. It's nice to be back. I thought it was a Enzo Edino Ferrari or whatever, it's San Marino. I know Monza has a long name though. I can't remember what it is. I'm going to leave the lobby as it is for now, Casper, because I've only just restarted it. But I'm sure people will join and drop as usual. I don't really want to kick anyone out. See how it develops. A bit late on the brakes. We'll pretend we made that chicane nice and easy. Do love this paint job done by my teammate Dan. Really nice 4H team livery. Well, I've not driven it nearly enough since it came out. Monza, one of my favourite tracks in Assetto too. Which I have to re-download actually. What on earth? someone explain what just happened? I think someone needs to contact Elon Musk because we have just affected space travel. Just tell him to just shut it all down. Not worth it. Save your money. All you need is an Audi R8 LMS at Monza. Brake balance, see if that helps. Some people like when the car kind of like rotates on the brakes, but to try and avoid getting launched into the stratosphere through a Scari this time. Our mod, I like to kind of, rather than the car to rotate on the brakes, I like to aim it at the apex kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense whatsoever. I'll try and explain it the best I can. I know where I want the car to be already. I don't like the unpredictability of the car rotating on the pedal. I kind of want to induce that myself, if that makes any sense. Oh, Jesus. Little stab on the throttle, just impromptu 360. That ring then. So we'll give this a couple more minutes, guys, and then we'll get racing. What am I doing? Turning around the cones as well. I've lost my head, guys. Actually can't legit get back on the track now either. Going through a clutch as well, trying to get back on. Let's use this time to catch up with the chat. GT Sport is only on PS4, as it is developed by Polyphony, who are basically bankrolled by Sony. So yeah, it's kind of like Microsoft Game Studios with Forza. It will never ever leave this platform. It will always be a console exclusive Gran Turismo. Absolutely no sense in Sony allowing that to be otherwise. Right, let's try and put a lap in before we start the race. bit too deep into turn 1, which is going to compromise us through turn 2. Car's literally spun without any throttle input, just literally spun because of the severity of what I was trying to ask it to do. This car is so low that basically I don't understand why the car is revving so high. Basically, I was on full lock left hand, clipped the curb, so it's missed in the car. This car naturally is very low as well. Doesn't do particularly well over these massive curves, as you can tell. As per our massive trip to the Andromeda Galaxy through Oscari, first lap. What on earth? I do not think Monza and this car mix particularly well. Anyway, start a race. What I might do next is I might do kind of like a mini enduro race that requires a pit stop. That'd be cool. Yo, Don, if you're still watching, spam the chat all you like, my friend. But the cones are staying on for the simple fact that we are non-exclusive on this channel. I use the cones because they're a great reference for people that are trying to learn the game and want to try and replicate what I do on the game. I don't need the cones. I learn the tracks without the cones. I've played games without cones, without racing lines, whatever. But I'm not going to turn them off just because dickheads like you come in chat and say so. So yeah, if you want to be elitist, find another channel. You're not going to find it here. Baffles me that people try and force those kind of views down people's necks, like what assist to use, etc, etc. But man, just play the game your way, man. It's not like I'm going to come to your house and knock on your door and call you out or cuss you out for using traction or whatever. Man, I don't understand why people have to be so negative in life in general. Like, people are always so quick to see the worst in other people, the way other people do things. Honestly, your life will be so much better if you just have a positive outlook and find the positives. Like, you must be so miserable, man. If, like, literally, you want to come in here and that is the one thing you want to say. Like, Jesus, like, have a wank or something. De-stress. not a car I drive particularly often, and it will probably stay that way. It's not great. Like literally, you just can't even use the bit of curb on the inside to a Ascari because the car just does not want to do anything. Yeah, it's the R8 GT3, or the R8 LMS, whatever you want to call it. This one, beautifully painted. Unfortunately, the characteristics of the car do not match the paint. Honestly, like comments like that about cones and things like that just remind me of, like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like that video of mine that kind of went viral-ish where I did the lap on the Tomahawk, and people commented on it saying this isn't realistic. Of course it's not realistic. It's not a real fucking car. The car is fake. It is made up. It is a designer's dream. It's not trying to be realistic. It's just a bit of fun. LOL, GT Sport, real driving simulator. LOL, LOL, play a real game. LOL, this is stupid. It's supposed to be. Like, are you missing the point of this? It's not real. It has wings that come out of the bodywork. Like, there is your clue. That Mustang, what the hell is underneath that? Can someone explain? My only hope of winning this race is staying in the toe of that Mustang, but even then, I'm not sure if it will be enough. It's basically, as soon as I step out of the toe, I don't believe I touched anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. As soon as I get out of the toe, it's just going to leave me. Like, I had the overspeed, and then as soon as I pulled out of the toe, the Mustang started to creep ahead again. It's extremely quick in a straight line now. I cannot stop. Race over, I think. Standing very, very quick. I was pretty sure I was going to get launched, but somehow didn't. Close as anything as possible and hope for a mistake, which I don't think is going to be forthcoming. Got a nice buffer over third, so Don't think you have any dramas there, provided we don't do anything stupid. Deep into Lesmo 1. Been waiting for the power a bit longer than we would want to be. Lesmo 2 turned in a bit early, but no major drama. We're waiting to off that massive curb on the inside to get the power. Big clatter of the curb through Ascari again. Trying to maximise speed through there. It's where I've been losing quite a lot of time. Never really feel comfortable in the R8 through there though. As I said already, it seems very low. Doesn't seem to like riding the curbs at all. Versus something big and soft and spongy like the M6 or something like that. But I think we maximised what we could potentially have got out of the R8 there. Not the best car to drive. Gonna lie. Could do with a bit of love. What do you mean by called out? Like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, you're not calling me out, you're just in my stream being weird, man. Like, is this how you're going to spend your Friday night? Like, you're just a proper weird guy. Or he, or she, or it, I don't know, man. Like, I've already explained exactly why they're on. But yeah, I don't know, you're just a bit of a weirdo, mate. Like, genuinely. Like, this is your Friday night entertainment to come into a stream where clearly you have some sort of issue with the way it is, so like, just don't watch it. It's odd. Auto brake, racing line, etc, etc. No, man, the thing is, right, these people that say stuff like this genuinely believe that if all assists were turned off, they will be the fastest people on the planet. When realistically, the people that are fast will still be fast, regardless of the measures that you enforce on them. Like, they think that like, there's some magic bullet that people are using, and it makes them feel better that, you know, maybe there's a reason that they're shit. But the reality is, there isn't a reason that this guy's shit. He's just shit. I can tell that straight away. I've dealt with people like this guy for the last 10 years of racing on racing games. This isn't new. Not unique. It's the same hymn sheet as people have been reading off for the past forever. People at the top of competition will use whatever is available for them to be the fastest. Like in the Forza Racing Championship, the first couple of seasons that I did of that, people using traction control, people using the line, people using whatever is available to set the fastest times. there was obviously a big fuss kicked up, people saying this isn't, the best Forza to represent, yada yada yada. So they took all assists off, no racing line, no traction control, no stability management, no ABS, and you will never guess what? The same people went to the FRC finals, the same people won the prizes, the same person was crowned champion. It is the way it happens. Honestly, my best advice for you, Don, is to spend more time practicing, focusing on yourself. Don't watch my stream because it clearly pisses you off. And just get better. Watch some of my track guide videos, they might help. Although there are cones in there, so, if you can cope. I don't want you having a stroke or anything like that. To improve, would you go straight to Group 3 or Group 4, then Group 3? Honestly, find a car. The best way to improve, find a car that you feel comfortable with in each class. Don't necessarily go for the quickest car. So, I mean, for me, the best car in Group 3 in terms of comfort and drivability will probably be the Porsche, which is still quite fast. Group 4, you're looking at all-wheel drive cars like the Huracan, the WRX, etc. Practice in a car that's nice and easy to drive consistently quickly. Work on your consistency rather than your outright pace, your race pace, and go from there. It's a really good way of building your confidence, building your knowledge of the track, whilst minimising the things that you have to work on, and then gradually drive, something more challenging, and gradually introduce different things to work on. So jump from a four-wheel drive car to a rear-wheel drive car, work on your throttle control on a track that you're already comfortable at and you can lap consistently and things like that. So it's not necessarily really about the class that you choose, although probably Group 4 may be a bit easier than Group 3 to manage. More really the car that you pick. Be as consistent as you possibly can. What is it about the M4 that makes it so fast? It's just really consistent at every track. It's an extremely drivable car, but also fast. So its drivability does it a lot of favours. Also, I'll move the laps down, Ben. Don't worry. In the things like the Nations Cup, Manufacturers Cup races, or Race C, it's really easy to use the M4 because it's really good on fuel compared to other cars in this class. So even though it might not be out and out fastest car in Group 4 anymore for a lot of tracks, it's still the go-to choice for a lot of people. But it's just really drivable. Even with no traction control, it's really easy to drive. Group 1, it depends on the track. The Mazda is a very good handling car. The Porsche is a good car. It's extremely quick in the acceleration zones. The Veyron is, I don't call it the Veyron. The Bugatti Vision GT is extremely fast also. So there's a lot of options in Group 1, but to be honest with you, I don't drive it often enough. Really. Difference between the M6 and the M4, honestly, they feel completely different. You're right, Garen. Sorry, mate. I didn't see you. I love you. yeah, the M6 and the M4 are completely different. Like, they don't really, apart from the fact that they're kind of like rear engine, rear wheel drive, they don't really, front engine, rear wheel drive, they don't really share any sort of characteristics other than that because they're so differently geared. Like the M6 is a race car, the M4 isn't. It's kind of like a homologated road car. I guess the kind of thing that they do share is the fact that because the weight distribution's similar, they're going to have similar kind of, I guess, braking kind of characteristics. So I tend to move the brake bias rearwards in both cars, but yeah, I wouldn't say they feel entirely similar. That's all right. I suppose I better get out on the track and actually do, in fact, you know what, we'll just go straight into the race. I ain't scared. No, I'm not driving the Samba bus. I was tempted, but I'm not driving the Samba bus. Oh. Let's go. I believe there is one space in the room, so if someone wants to join, get involved. No, definitely no Samba bus for me. Oh, put it on 5 laps. Oh, here's your endurance race, guys. That I said I was going to do. Oh my god, this is going to be interesting. No, so it always shows that, Garen. What on earth is going on here then? For whatever reason, it always shows that. It's kind of like some rough Japanese translation of something. But no, this isn't a final of anything, it's just an open lobby with subs. Oh my god. This is slow. If you're in auto drive, guys, best thing to do is, if you go into the start menu, it sometimes, so start menu and then driver settings, it sometimes gives you control of the car again. Oh my god. That literally stopped me dead. Five-lap enduro at Bathurst with cars that probably run faster than. Oh, Suzuki Swift up ahead. Oh my god. Benjo sneaking around the outside. See if we can catch Cal and Ben up ahead through Skyline. Oh my god, I'm never stopping. Well, at least we know where to brake next time. My car's in half, but it's cool. Change challenges are painfully long. Well, I've got time to read chat. We know that's not true now. Stop lying to yourself. Yeah. Can we get some carbon brakes fitted to this, please? Just a quick shortcut, bit of local knowledge. Just took my Joker lap. The stream probably will be 10 seconds behind. That's normal. There's always some sort of delay built into streaming. You can actually put a physical delay on it as well. If you have some, so the people that stream Call of Duty or a first-person shooter, they will build a delay into their stream so that it can't be stream sniped or anything like that. But yeah, I think there's an automatically like a 5 or 10 second delay built in on Elgato stuff, so it's as live as it can possibly be, kind of thing. Better through the dipper that time. Oh. Just managed to absolutely murder Ruben, however. Let's get some of that juicy toe off Zenith, otherwise he's going to disappear. Why don't I use the radar? I don't know, I just don't like it. I prefer to use the rear view mirror and the directional camera. I know a lot of people have mentioned the radar actually in like my videos in the past. I just don't like it. I don't feel like it gives you a really accurate representation of what's going on. But it's just not really, just don't like it. Carried some decent speed through there. Oh, random Suzuki roadblock. Stuck up behind Calstit in the same car. Interesting fact, there's definitely a factor, not made up. Toyota SFR, the SFR actually stands for so fucking radical because it's just absolutely insane car. As you can tell by the ridiculous speeds we're hitting in this race. This car is actually, again, one of those factual facts. This car is actually limited to 120 mile an hour. It can probably, potentially, I mean, unconfirmed by Toyota, but potentially can do around about 3,500 miles an hour. Quite easily. Costa taking his joker lap. Nitrous on, just boost past him. I feel like this race has gone on now for about 4 decades. You know what? We are endurance racers. Sweat. Oh, reading chat. In this race. Not entirely sure how far the leaders are ahead of us. Not had time to look, seeing as the scenery is flashing by at such a ridiculous rate. That's what I mean, just carried too much speed around that corner. Just not used to that level of grip. Forest elbow. To completely readjust my driving style to factor in the pure handling statistics. The Toyota so fucking radical. Just eats corners like no car I've ever driven. Incredible braking prowess. If you all look carefully on YouTube, you'll probably find you've actually got the stream set to 0.25 speed. This isn't actually how slow I'm driving. Fun on the last lap. Come up to the rolling roadblock of Dalbooty and which has all of a sudden just become Dalbooty. Calster right on our case all of a sudden. Lost a lot of speed through the cut-in. It's going to be a three-way fight to the finish this one. The leaders well and truly off into the Australian sunset. They're probably already going over the finish line at this point. Have to get pre-race totally Australian Fosters. Oh, okay. I apologise for that absolutely heinous rear ending. I really couldn't avoid it. We can see Casper in the distance teasing us. But, I don't think there's any way we're going to catch that car in front. We've got a lot of work to do to keep Calster behind us. So Matthew wins quite convincingly. The Alpine of Casper hangs on in second. We round out the podium after some GBH through the corkscrew on Dalbooty. Apologies for that. As I said, I could not avoid you, unfortunately. I did it rear end of Dalbooty. I'm aware of it, Z28. I do watch a few YouTubers, but Z28 isn't one of them. For some reason, I've never just watched his content. I don't know why. Okay, obviously biased, but my favourite YouTuber would be Super GT. Alright, next track guys, vote away. What would you like to do? Your West, interesting. Blue Moon Bay's got a couple of votes. Suzuka with a vote. Interlagos with a vote. Nürburgring GP with a vote. Looks like we're doing Maggior West. Interesting. Right, what we're going to drive. What we're going to drive. Oh man. Yeah, the Joker lap. To be fair, it definitely cost me time. Definitely. Right, let's see. West. Let's do... It's really unfortunate that you can't set it to a single car. like provide the car for everyone in the lobby. That'd be really fun. We've not done much Group 3 so let's do Group 2. I'll tell you what, I'm not driving the R8 ever again. I will drive the... No, I've never driven the 458 in Group 3, so we'll do that. Yeah, for those watching that aren't involved in the open lobbies or don't know what it is we're doing, so basically this is an open lobby with people that subscribe to the channel. If you want to get involved, then all you have to do, number one, is hit that little red button on YouTube, sub to the channel, and turn your notifications on if you want to. It will basically let you know as soon as I post a video or I'm live. Secondly, you need to add me on PlayStation. That is F4H_Rosso. From there, you'll be able to find the lobby when they're available and get involved in some racing. That's as simple as that, really. Not a lot to do. Come and race with us. There's 69 friends online. The friends list is swelling. I don't know if PSN has a limit, but we are struggling a bit. I don't know how you see your whole friends list, but we're definitely getting a bit full at the end. It's absolutely insane, really. I have to set up another account. I'll get you added, Pabby. Alright, it says at the top 283. Do you know what the limit is, Cal? Someone said 1,000. I don't know if that's the case. I'm relatively new to the whole PlayStation kind of environment, so I'm not sure. A little bit, see if we can stop the car from trying to murder me on the braking. Just it is real. Whoa, whoa! Okay, that curb did not like me, even slightly. 2,000. That's not so bad then, we've got plenty of room. False alarm. Be interesting to see where they put the new Supra, speaking of the FT1. With that coming to the game, is it going to be Group 3, Group X? idea where they put that. I was literally pulling my wheel towards myself then to try and make sure I didn't hit the back of the FT1. I'm going to say that was a legitimate strategy because it just about worked. This 458 is actually surprisingly nice. I expected it to want to kill me a bit more than it does. Right, let's get this race on the road. Try and get a few more races in before I finish tonight. Yeah, I've got a sneaking suspicion that they're going to put it in Group X. I don't know why. I think they need to do more with Group X though. Yeah, there's a few cars in there that probably don't belong in there. A few cars in there that they could potentially make a class out of, like classic, you know, Le Mans cars, things like that. So we'll see. That's what we do. Not entirely sure what happened there. Whoa! Our best thing to do with auto drive glitch is try and go through the menus. Sometimes it jumps you out of it. You go into like the driving options and stuff like that. Whoa! Brakes really on. That first lap was successful or not. It's odd. I'll say that for certain. Really does not like that that cambered right-hander. Really does not like it. Oh, wide. That managed to salvage that. this track at this kind of like time of night, all it makes me want is night racing. It's a sport. Proper night racing, day-night cycles. Oh my god, day-night cycle stuff like that. It'd be so nice. Stab on the throttle and all of a sudden I was dead. Very quickly. Absolutely mobbed. Left, right and centre. I don't think I've got that corner right once yet. This car on the power is just killing me. It's not like I'm stamping on the power either, I'm trying to feed it on. The car just wants nothing to do with it. The insane thing to me about the Group 3 cars in particular is these are like racing vehicles with race tyres on. They shouldn't be that easy to spin. In my opinion, like nothing that I did there really. Maybe I'm just practice, but oh god, that cone's gonna fuck me. Someone else fucked me. I've never driven these cars, so my real life experience in the Group 3 or GT3 car is 0, so I'll have to take their word for it. But it just seems a bit odd that a car in 3rd gear with like half throttle just spins on the top when it's under load and under like aerodynamic load as well. It seems weird. That was a very weird race. 5 laps just disappeared and I don't actually know what happened. All I know is I'm on the ball. Yeah, like I know what you mean, you genuinely cannot catch a slide as well, like I was just worried about the car in front of me, Matt. That's the thing. Like I had like half an eye on you, half an eye on. There was a car on my right, I think. I don't know why I'm going back out to track. Right. Track vote time. Probably do Group 1 next, so bear that in mind when you pick the track. I couldn't actually tell whether the 458 was oversteer or understeer. It was just kind of like sliding through both. Really odd kind of sensation. Group 1 at Suzuka. Should be fun. Yeah, I think wet weather is an eventuality. I know Group 1 this race. Not done any Group 1 so far tonight, so we're getting these bad boys. I'm going to get in the absolutely mental Bugatti, I think. Definitely going to do a few laps of practice in this because Group 1 is unlike anything else. It would have been cool to do some races in the Formula car, but I don't know if everybody's got it, that's the thing. Light on the steering regardless. Right, it's a bit of clear track, so let's try and put the pedals to the metal and actually drive a lap of Suzuka in Group 1. That's an absolute rocket ship. Going to take 130R flat easily. Actually surprising me with how much turning it really had. Terrible chicane. Whoa. Let's not see what we can do on a lap. Bloody hell, that was scary. Well, it appears, unfortunately guys, I'm going to have to shut down the YouTube channel because I have forgotten how to drive. I have turned into the Pastor Maldonado of GT Sport. For that to be a move up the inside, by the way, Zenith. I just kind of was a victim of circumstance. Could not avoid you. Let's have some room. I'm trying not to die at turn 1. I still don't know what I'm going to do at turn 1, but... Start this one in about 5 minutes time. Give everyone a chance to get fully accustomed with these Group 1 cars, because it is a bit of a change from what we've been doing. What is going on? It's not just me struggling at turn 1 by the looks of things. Says a lot about the lap before that I'm actually 2 seconds faster through the first sector. That is the McLaren Vision Gran Turismo, I believe, midnight. Can't actually get a good enough look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's the McLaren Vision Gran Turismo. I will accept your friend's request in a second, by the way, Geekman, I promise. Not forgotten it. Stop. Only 11 seconds off the lead, guys. Oh. Well, that was slightly better. Look at that, 6 seconds faster through the first sector, guys. We're making waves. Showing these cars tonight. Somehow still making good time on myself. Strange reason this car really doesn't like turn 1 or turn 2. I just cannot seem to get the car through there, which is why I'm going to start the race. So, you know, fun times, why not? why not start the race when you actually can't navigate the first corner? Oh, thanks, Geekman. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, I do like to hold myself in you know, higher regard than actually, you know, being able to make a first corner. But we'll see. I'm up. Yeah. You know, let's learn the track as we go. Oh, stop it. It's nice of it. Okay, here we go, guys. About 3 or 4 seconds until we meet our impending doom at turn 1. Oh no, we're just going to absolutely rear end the Spaniard. F1H Rosso, the world's dirtiest, most ruthless YouTuber. That's twice I've rear ended someone tonight. I do apologise, Benjo. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, at this point in time, I cannot drive. My feet don't seem to want to do what my brain wants to do. And also, my brain doesn't actually want to do a great deal of much right now, so it's a cocktail for disaster. Pretty sure touch house to them. You will let me know, I'm sure. It was close. I'm pretty sure he was off into the boonies himself anyway, so I don't feel as bad. Somehow we're in second position right now. Don't actually know how. To take turn 1 at racing speed. It's going to be fun. As soon as I can't do it. Place your bets now, chat. Are we going to be facing backwards? Not backwards. We just didn't make it. Somehow still retain second position. It's weird because everywhere else I feel like I'm gaining time and I feel okay, but that first corner, I just can't do it. Just absolutely despises it. No matter what I do, I've tried lifting, I've tried braking, I've tried going flat. None of it is working. Oh. Yeah, not entirely sure where we're headed there. Second part of Spoon was absolutely atrocious. Snips Whispers is basically just enjoying the freest race ever. Right, I'm determined to actually get through this first corner in a semi-decent fashion. It is going to happen. It's going to happen this lap. No more will this corner be my nemesis. Next time, I'll get it right. Oh, speed boost. so weird. Like everywhere else, I feel okay. I feel semi-comfortable. But that first corner, I just can't do it. I genuinely think I would have to do it at about 20 miles an hour to get around it. Better through spoon that time. Just a lot of ground on Talon Zenith. Chicane for us though. Still fighting ahead of me. Right, this lap is going to be the lap where we conquer the first corner. Kind of. No. Like, what is that Astro on the outside made of? Concrete? What? Like back where we belong in 7th after we rear-ended Benjo on the first lap. Been hit by Racing Karma. Now I have a new nemesis in GT Sport. It's the first corner at Suzuka in Group 1 because I cannot do it. Don't understand what is going on. One lap left. One lap. To get around the first corner. I think it was like kind of a sympathy crash after I hit Benjo up the backside again. Right. This lap is going to be the lap. That we conquer the first corner. I feel like if I say it with enough confidence, then maybe it might actually happen. Eventually, maybe. So this is going to be it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm actually tempted to park the car and have a mini celebration. It doesn't actually really matter that the rest of the first sector was completely average. We did the first corner. It only took the entire race to actually get it right. But what does that matter? One little bit, really. Who's counting the laps? Definitely not me. It's definitely not absolutely ruined all of my self-confidence and made me never want to drive Suzuka again. That is definitely not the case. Oh. What on earth just happened? Joker lap. Joker lap. Standard thing. Well, not in a hurry to do that again. that was a sobering experience. Suzuka is a track that I have 100% not done enough running off on this game as well. I feel so out of practice whenever it comes to Suzuka. Need to spend a bit more time on that track. Right. Track votes. To be honest, I think this next one will probably be my last one, guys, because it's getting a bit late. I've got work tomorrow. So I'll leave it to you guys to pick the final track of the evening. Do me proud. We'll finish it off with some Group 4. Well, actually, we'll see what the last track is. And we can go from there. I will pick. Oh, it's too late. Well, yeah, it's as good a track as any to finish on, isn't it? We can do that. Definitely not 5 laps, however. I would very much not like to do 5 laps of the full Nürburgring layout. Okay, we'll just wait for the track to load. I think it has. Definitely not Group 1, we'll do Group 4, and definitely not 5 laps, because I would like to go to bed at some point today. And I think we'll do the N24 version as well. Just to spice it up a bit. No practice, so as soon as everyone's loaded in and ready's up, we are going to go straight into it. Nah, 2 laps is fine, Cal. It's like, what? What's it going to be? Well, I suppose it will be like a 20-minute race, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, go on then, let's put it on 1 lap, busting my chops, man. Okay. Right, everyone ready up? Select your weapon for the track. I think we'll go in the Huracan for our final race of the evening, if I can find it. Where is my Huracan actually? Right, ready up everybody? Otherwise you will miss the boat. It is about to depart. Yeah, two laps is probably too long, MKD. I mean, it's 1 AM now. So if I do 2 laps of this in Group 4, it's going to take a good 20 minutes to finish. I am pretty wrecked at this point. Right. Ready up, Hippie. Otherwise you're going to miss out. I'm starting it. Ten seconds. 9. There we go. Right. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, Gig Man. It's very late for me though. To keep your notifications on. We would be doing more open lobbies. I'm might even stream again tomorrow, so keep an eye out and we'll get you in for some. Turn 1 with the sun extremely low, throwing up another consideration. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go right down, shall we? Somehow worked out semi-okay for us. Can't see a great deal of much, so I'm going to bleed off the throttle, get punted in the rear anyway. Creep around the outside of Shakuska, who's on my inside, trying to just find a little bit of space. Oh, the F-Type coming across the track in front of me. I'm going to leave Zenith with a free run up the inside into the Schumacher S's. A lot of crunching and banging and bashing going on, which we're unfortunately going to pay for. Quick switch back on the F-Type. Calvin with a decent amount of lag, GTR in front of us. It's a GTR. Whoa, I actually can't tell whereabouts he is on the track, which is extremely difficult when you're trying to pass somebody. A bit of that. Yeah, this isn't good. Alive. There's going to be an absolutely massive lag bomb in a second. There it is. God. Extremely off-putting, that lag. Especially when you're trying to follow on a track as narrow as Nürburgring, but it gives us a fun work back through the field, I guess. Yeah, that lag was insane. Extremely difficult to do anything in that situation. Genuinely cannot tell. Oh god. Oh, how we saved that. Yeah, you genuinely cannot tell where on the track that person is. So no matter where you place your car, unless it's absolutely miles away from them, there's literally nothing you can do. Oh my god. Straighten Ben up a little bit. Banjo taking his Joker lap. There we go. Time to navigate the lag. Jesus, if I clip the grass one more time under braking, I swear, it's all gone to pot. amount of understeer through there. Cal right behind us. Calvin in front of us. Absolutely all over the show. Impossible to race in that. That's navigated, hopefully we can move forwards. Cautious through that left-hander. Catching the pack ahead. Potentially get a semi-decent result out of this one. A bit more room. Stuck. Nowhere to overtake through this section, so kind of relying on people to make mistakes. Bridge that gap back to Cal. Still lost a lot of time through traffic there in comparison to him. Managed to keep it through the mini carousel, which probably about as hard as the first carousel on this game for some reason. Not a nice corner to try and navigate. It's a long straight. Lots of drafting going on ahead. Interesting final corner. Can't actually make out ahead what cars are involved in that fight. At least second and third. I'm not sure if first is there too. Involved because he's all of a sudden right in front of me. So, good win for Casper in the final race. We managed to scrape the 5th out of it somehow. That was a very interesting final race of the night. I use this view because it's just literally what I'm used to. Like since I played racing games on, yeah, like literally forever. Right back to when I first played my first racing game, like Gran Turismo 1. I think a lot of it as well is what you brought up with. So like for me, my dad does a lot of gaming, is a gamer. He uses that view. So for me, it's the natural thing to do. Same as like he plays first person shooters and stuff with the invert set on. So for me, like it's the same because that's what I was kind of brought up with. So yeah, it's just how I feel most comfortable, how I'm the fastest. And it probably does give a limited field of view, but also at the same time it gives you, for me, the best field of view for what I need to see as a driver, kind of thing, if that makes any sense. So like hitting apexes, and like I like to feel close to the tarmac, whereas people that drive from the chase cam like to see what the car is doing, whereas I like to feel what the car is doing, if that makes any sense. It's odd because if I use the chase cam and I can see what the car is doing, then it makes me second guess what I can feel. I don't like it. There's like a disconnect between what I'm seeing and what I feel. So it's just never worked for me. So yeah, it's like there's one of those weird things views where there's no right or wrong, I don't think. You can be quick with any of them. It's just pure personal preference. No, you're welcome, Rui. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I really enjoyed it. Some great lobbies tonight. Some great races. Enjoyed it a lot, and nice to get back behind the wheel again after a bit of inactivity, which hopefully is over at this point. So yeah, thank you ever so much for joining me again, guys. Glad to see you've not abandoned me over the last week, and I do still have some online friends. But yeah, I will see you all very soon. Have a great evening. I'm going to go and get some well-earned rest, and I'll probably see you all tomorrow. Not sure what we'll do, but I think I will stream again tomorrow after I finish work. Probably do sport mode tomorrow though, not open lobbies, but we'll see. We'll see where the night takes us. We'll see what the sport mode offering is tomorrow. We'll see what's what. Anyway, have a good evening, guys, or morning or afternoon, wherever it is you are. Thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you all soon.